All right. Episode 51, Happily Banter podcast, sponsored by who, Kiki?
Vaughn Realty Company.
You had to think about that?
We can edit out the pause.
Dude, I'm telling Jenny.
I know.
She's going to be pissed.
Can we start over?
Nope.
Okay.
This is 51 episodes in. You want to start over already?
Hey.
Just like the first episode, she goes, woo! I don't know, I did that. Can we start that over? Like, nope. Hey, we're rolling.
Because I know one of the things had like dot whatever. It was dot something. That's why.
Huh?
Vaughn Realty Company.
It's just Vaughn Realty Co. It's just short. Just abbreviate for company.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, it's Vaughn Realty Company.
Got it.
Yep. So if you're looking for your dream home or looking to sell your home or looking for investment properties, hit up Jenny and her team at Vaughn Realty TX on Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can send us a message. We can connect you to her personally.
Yes, because
Just
I've
to
helped
kinda-
out.
Yep,
I've done that.
We've already got, did you reach back to that lady?
No, I need to.
So that we had one lady hit us up from like Michigan, moving down to our area, or moving down to Texas, I should say. That hit us up. So that it was gonna be this month. So you need to follow up with her.
Yeah, I do need to follow up with
So
her.
yeah, so if you're moving to this area, great. If you're looking for a new home, you don't have a realtor, or if you want to use our realtor and support the podcast, we would really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, all right, well, another episode,
Another week down.
another week down.
Another time back together.
Like we'll be in February before you know it. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, I know, because we're almost, next week is mid-January, right?
I know.
It's crazy. Time's flying. 2025.
I'm gonna be out a couple of days this week. Kiki's gonna have to
Survive, so it looks like
cook
we're...
some eggs in a microwave or something.
No, we'll eat eggs one night, I guess, but then the other night... That's what I told him. I was like, you thought about, you just watched football a day. You could have made...
Well, it's playoff weekend.
You could have made some dinner that way we could have ate tonight and tomorrow night.
I wish we would have thought about that. I could have totally did
I
that.
know, because I'm like, sure, missing some rice and gravy. My mouth's watering thinking about it. I know you hate that.
You gotta make. I thought you gotta make changes.
Make changes.
You're gonna be eating rice and all that stuff.
But we haven't had that in forever.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter that you can, every now and then you can want it. And not the chicken and rice and gravy, because that's simple and quick and easy. I want the one that
The one
takes
takes
all
me like
day.
3 hours.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Of course she wants that.
So good. We haven't had it in forever. And I, like, he used to be so good about, like, you know, cooking and eating leftovers. And today he just watched football all day. And I was just like,
It's wild card weekend.
and I was aggravated. He didn't bring me a Starbucks coffee either after the gym.
She does. So one, she doesn't drink coffee,
I don't, but
Rarely.
every now and then I like it.
but I'm not gonna spend $6 on a drink for her, and she doesn't drink it all anyway.
I do drink it all.
You'd lie.
I mean, if I do go, I like the strawberry size. But this morning I was craving some coffee for some reason when we woke up.
And
When
you could have made some coffee.
I know, yeah.
Don't you have a coffee maker?
Yeah. Well, we didn't
Yeah.
have, Del said we didn't have sweetener or
Well,
something.
no, not sweet. I was at a half
Creamer.
and half.
Yeah,
I
half
like,
and half.
I don't like we got the powder creamer. That's not the same. I don't like it. So that's why I didn't make any. But I was like, I know I'm going to the gym, so I'll just go grab me a coffee. And I got back, and she was pissed.
No, I wasn't pissed. I said, where's mine?
That's pissed.
Oh,
And
she was pissed.
Yeah. And he thought it was for the family of 4. I'm like, no, just
I was
me.
like, I'm not spending $25 on Starbucks. I'm not doing it. Because all I know, Kenzie would want something.
Oh, I think that new scooter place opens up this week, the 13th. It's tomorrow the 13th. I think they have a soft opening. I'll have to check.
Tomorrow's new Scooter's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I looked them up. They have like 700 something locations across the country. I didn't know they were that big.
They finally opened the Dutch Bros too.
Well, Dutch Bro's been open.
Yes, but whoever designed that and built that, the drive-through is terrible. Like,
Dude, it's like a when you pull out of the drive-through, it's like a straight hairpin left turn. Like my truck couldn't do it.
you can't. Not even my vehicle. Like, you see everybody in front of you, you literally have to back up and then turn. You can't just go out and
Yeah,
pull
it's
out and
not a
turn.
good
It's not a
design.
good design at all.
Yeah, like in League City, the land of large SUVs.
It's all
trucks.
big trucks and SUVs. Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
man. It's a
Crazy.
yeah. I did that one day. I was like, dude, there's no way I can fit my truck through here. But yeah, so man, we got a full day today. We're gonna do this episode. We got a Dale Not Dale podcast episode right behind this with a guest. We do have a guest for next week.
That's right.
Thursday we have a Riverside. Like we're gonna do one remote with the couple we've been trying to get on. We finally got a date and a time set. So I'm excited about that one.
I'm excited. I'm probably a little nervous, but
So you need to do your research this week.
yeah,
You can't wing it.
I know.
Okay.
But usually when we float, usually
Now, you're already setting yourself up to not do
Okay, I
any
will.
work.
Okay.
You need to do a little bit of research.
I'll do a background between them and her.
Yes, you need
Yeah.
to, just to be
Okay.
to know what you want to talk about. I mean, we'll talk about couple stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that they do that we need to kind of talk about.
Yeah.
So, yep. So we're back at it. Episode 51. It's crazy. Almost hit a year.
I know. When did you say her year is?
I mean, I think we looked at May. I think like February 6th was like our official first episode posted.
I think it was February 1st.
February 1st, maybe
So I
February
have
1st.
to do like a pop a champagne bottle in here.
All right. I'm
And
gonna
we
shake
might
up,
have to
point
be
it at
careful though,
Magnus.
because we might bust the lights. Oh yeah, we'll just do it to Magnus.
Yeah. Hey, Magnus loves a good wet t-shirt party. He's a dog. Yeah, so I was trying to think, like, Crystal got home earlier. She's like, what are you talking about tonight? I'm like, I don't know. I was like,
But I think over the year we've been almost been doing this for a year, and overall I think it's been rolling smoothly. You know.
yeah, I think we just need to work on going forward, having more guests in, even friend couples in, getting people on, even doing more remote ones to where we have some other people on that people want to hear from. Mm-hmm. So I need to do a lot more of that. You need to do that too. Start messaging people. Just trying to. You need to hit up Paul Wall's wife. See if him and
Oh yeah.
Crystal and Paul come on.
Yeah, because I saw Paul Wall was just on my friend's podcast.
Which one?
Gentry Kelly, the makeup girl.
Oh, really?
They just had him on
Oh, dang.
because him and her husband they have a podcast.
We need to ask her because one, they're in Houston. That'd be cool if they could come here. If we got to go to them, we can do that too. We can make this mobile.
Yeah, that's what Erin said. She's like, we need to hook up with them.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun one.
Yeah, to
I'd
go.
love to do it in the studio.
Yeah, anywhere would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know where they do it out of, but their place is badass.
Who?
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you're talking about Paul Wall's place?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not talking about. I don't know who the hell Gentry Kelly is.
Okay.
But yeah, me and Magnus were talking before, and he's like, "Hey, I seen this website called Quizlet or something like that. It had some like
Oh yeah.
almost
I've
like
heard
some
that.
questions, like what just like the canned stuff you see on like ChatGPT is like really like some kind of thought-provoking, deeper questions.
Oh Lord, here we go.
No, it's not like anything crazy. It's
Okay,
just
to where I
stuff.
have to like think.
Well,
Conversation
it's
starter.
conversation
Okay.
starters, stuff that me and you can talk about. It's stuff that I guess these are questions like people submit. They're like some normal
Questions.
questions. Like there was, I copy and paste a bunch of them. There's like level 1, level 2, level 3. Like they kind of get deeper.
Okay, let's do level 1.
Well,
Obviously.
obviously we will. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, we'll both answer. It's not just gonna be
Yeah.
for you to answer. It'll be stuff that me and you can both talk about. So before we get started, we will at Magnus will be showing the Happily Ever Banner Vaughn Realty Company ad read.
Huh? Oh, okay. Okay,
Jesus.
gotcha. Sorry.
You got to keep up.
Okay.
You got to keep up.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Just listen. That's all you got to do is listen.
Okay.
Y'all, women only hear one piece of what they want to hear and jump to conclusions.
That's right. Same for you.
No, I listen to everything.
No, you don't. Half the time you don't listen.
Was that?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, first question. You ready?
I'm ready for the first question. Level
this
1.
This should have been level 10 because this one's tough.
Oh gosh. I mean,
No, I'm
we
joking.
just because you asked the question doesn't mean I answer
Yep.
first. No.
Well, you're answering this first. This was not bad. If you were able to live to 90 and could choose between having the mind or body of a 30-year-old, which would you choose? What's up, everybody? It's 2025. Happy Ever Banner Podcast is brought to you by Vaughn Realty Company. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading to your dream home, or looking for an investment property, Vaughn Realty Company has you covered. With unmatched local expertise and a team that treats you like family, they're not just finding you a house, they're finding you a place to call home.
So why wait? Start your journey today at VaughnRealty.net, or you can find them at Vaughn Realty TX on Facebook and Instagram. Vaughn Realty Company, where dreams meet doorsteps.
Now, back to the show. Would you rather have a 90-year-old body with a 30-year-old mind or a 30-year-old looking body with a 90-year-old mind as you get that old? I mean, I'm kind of shallow. I'd rather you stay hot.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to be, I mean, like, I don't know, because there's some women that are like in their 70s or 80s that there's some women out there that are fit, they look good, and they still feel young, you know? So like being 90 and being fit, hey, I'll take that, you know?
Yeah, because you still got 90 years of wisdom.
Right.
With a good body. You could probably sell that on OnlyFans.
That's what I was
90
thinking.
years of crystal wisdom, only like 20.
Dude. Yeah. I would probably pick the stronger body because I think Millie, even when I'm 90, I would still be very young at heart.
Yeah, because still, like, for right now, even though we're 40, we don't feel 40.
You're 42.
40. I mean, we're in our 40s, so, like, there's certain things that we do, you know, we might, like, ache or not that bad, but, you know, as far as we're in great shape, you know, like, I can still drop it low at age 42.
Yep.
I still can.
She does. Crystal thinks she's in the club.
Don't be, I'm proud of that. I'm proud I can still groove and dance.
She does. She always like to pick on the younger girls at CrossFit parties too, because she says she could dance better than them.
I can. They end up backing away and they're like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Because they don't dance.
They're embarrassed.
And they're not embarrassed."
You're like Elaine dancing at a party on Seinfeld.
No.
Yeah.
I reposted that thing on Facebook. It was like 40-year-olds dancing. They like start clapping their hands and they start moving their elbows. They start swaying side to side. I was like, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like being able to dance, like not a lot of people have rhythm to dance.
I know, like our brother-in-law
scared to-
Adam, he does not have rhythm like this. It's like feel the beat of the music. How do you not have rhythm?
Some people just don't have it in their. It's not in their genetics. I don't know.
And I'm so glad we're the dancing family. Like we like to dance. Like we have rhythm. So that's good.
Kenzie's texting me. Yeah, no, like I said, honestly, that's how we met. That was our early dating years, was all dancing and partying. So
that's right.
Would you have been attracted to me if I wasn't a good dancer?
I don't know, because I mean we were both.
No, that's just.
I mean, that's a hard question. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to tell because we've been together so long. So maybe not. I don't know.
There we go. You heard it here, folks. My dance moves pulled Kiki.
Yeah, your dance moves. Yeah.
Name 3 things you think we have in common. What do you think?
Humor.
Okay.
We have good humor together. I mean, I know it might be different, but we do have humor together. We're likable, enjoyable to be around.
Okay. Those are good.
We have a good heart. We like to have, if we're gonna be out with people, like we're social people, like to have a good time together.
Yeah, we do like to entertain.
Yeah, we like to entertain. Those are good.
Yeah, those are good.
Okay.
I think that's.
I'm shocked.
I know. I'm surprised you even answered any of them. Because that first, like he makes the reel. Your hand's gonna make that loading noise.
Yeah.
Because you did. No, I think those are all good things. I think that's probably the most noticeable ones. I think.
Anything you can add to that?
I'm trying to think. Definitely our personalities, how we like to have a good time. I know that we kind of like to bring the party.
Yeah.
That's definitely, those kind of go hand in hand. I think it's both having a sense of humor. It definitely helps.
Yeah, because it makes it fun.
Because if you're a real serious person and I'm the way I am,
that'd be hard.
That would be two different. I know they say opposites attract, but I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, that would be hard. Yeah. I guess it's because I've always learned, like you always say, like I talk back, and I'll cut up, I'll cut up and be fun back,
Yeah. Yeah, no, those are good. I like them back. You surprised you answered.
And they were good.
Level up too. Level 2.
When it started, I was like, she's stuck.
That's with no coffee. That's good.
No coffee.
Oh, I had a couple glasses of wine.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
sips.
give a free shout out to this company, Happy Thursday. We got some of these seltzers whenever we
went to the ranch, and they're delicious. They're non-carbonated.
Yeah, non-carbonated. So
it's like hit us up, come find us. They're good too. It's a variety pack.
bubble free. Yeah,
So
good.
basically, Tastes like you're drinking kind of water, I guess, but they're good.
Yeah, it's I mean,
Flavored water, maybe.
you don't feel that. I guess you drink a lot of them seltzers that have got a lot of carbonation. You get kind of bloated feeling, especially when you drink as many as Kiki does.
Dale. That's why we found these. Happy Thursdays, okay?
Okay, what in our relationship are you most grateful for?
Most grateful for the bond between both of us that we've carried.
You're grateful for that?
Yeah, I'm grateful for that. We have such great chemistry together.
I'm grateful for a healthy sex life.
Okay.
I mean, you got to have that, dude.
Yeah.
Us men are simple creatures.
That's right.
Give me.
Ask the question again.
What in our relationship are you most grateful for?
I mean, our chemistry's so good together. Our connection. We love being around each other. We love.
I think that's one thing. Like we like spending time
together.
Because you hear them like I hear from customers or people you like, oh yeah, my husband, he goes hunting all the time. I'm like, man, go. We gotta get away from get out of here. Like, for us, we don't like being apart. We like being together, doing stuff together. Yeah,
especially at nighttime, it's hard to sleep in bed with just yourself. When you're used to that person next to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you kind of fall into a routine of like, obviously we're always together and stuff, but like I said, because when you're away from that person where you really truly want to be around them, like I said, being away, it gets tough,
Mm-hmm. You always come back and like, do you miss me? I'm like, yeah, I missed you.
You never tell me though.
I do miss you. I prove it in bed when you come back.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go.
You're like, you better do it tonight.
What do you think a suitable career that isn't my current one would be good for me? So what do you think a good career would be for me? Like, not the one I'm in.
I mean, that's kind of hard though, because you're a people person. So like, I can't say outside sales. So maybe I would say like a pharmaceutical rep.
Well, still outside sales.
I know. Yeah. A lawyer. I don't know. I can't see that as a lawyer.
I can be. Oh no.
Yeah.
We'd have some fun courtrooms though if I was a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like my cousin Vinny.
I mean, it's hard because I couldn't see yourself being a doctor. No,
I guess it's more like what my personality. Would you think you would see me? What would be a good career that's not my own? Like
Yeah.
Totally different industry.
Being a fun teacher or something,
Teacher would be fun. Although I think it'd be harder nowadays.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being a teacher nowadays with all these kids.
I think about the kids. That's just more of the woke mentality and like how I joke and stuff like that. You would always have to be worried about crossing a line of somebody getting offended or whatever. I think that would be the toughest thing to try to navigate. Yes. As a teacher these days, especially like I had a teacher in high school that I was close with, and the way we joked and cut up and stuff like that, stuff we talked about, like even the nickname he had for me in class, like that wouldn't fly nowadays. Like the stuff we would do and say, and I can't imagine like them teachers have been teaching for 30 plus years from our era to now, how much different it is.
Yeah, totally.
It would be
my tongue would be bruised or like bitten off if I was a teacher these days. Because the way some of these kids are just disrespectful, the way they talk to you. You got to watch how you speak.
Yeah, no, you got to. I'm trying to think of what a good career would be for you.
I know. Don't you wish sometimes I don't know. I know we talked about this before.
I mean, what would you want to do? Like, if you had a dream job, don't say a pop singer, because like I said, that's not a job.
I don't know, because when I was in college, I switched so much. I went from like rad tech to like.
We're not talking about this again. We talked about this so many times.
I know, but I don't know.
You're a very organized person.
Yeah, maybe I can be like a professional tidy. How like somebody goes and they go to your house to organize like that. A tidy person. You get paid.
Those people that organize people's closets. Like,
yes.
They have like people that do that like for like famous people.
Mm-hmm. Or they'll organize like their pantry and all that stuff. Get all the labeling stuff. I mean, I don't know if that'd be a career job for me, but it'd be like a side hobby.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what with what your personality is. Like I said, yeah, I know you're a hard worker, so really need to be something that's get you in a routine.
Yeah.
Do you ever imagine working in the plants? That'd be different.
That would be different because I wouldn't get you. I'd have a hard time adjusting to days and nights.
Well, you don't have to always be shift worker at plant.
Okay.
Like, not all people working plants are shift workers.
Yeah.
They have people that work straight days or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
What do you like most about yourself?
Golly, that's like almost kind of like conceited, huh?
No.
What do you like most about? I can't wait to hear yours. What I like most about myself?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Dale. That's hard, Dale. To put me on a spot and like think like what I like most about myself. Like, you know, I love that I have a good, fun personality. I love that, you know, I stay fit, you know.
Mm-hmm. You're driven. You're driven when you do have goals. You're pretty driven at getting them done.
Yeah.
I think I think what I like most about my personality is my ability to connect with people. Like, I almost say instantaneously. You know, I can meet somebody and I can really
have a conversation.
Well, just instantly build rapport. I feel like that's what's helped me in my whole life. I mean, especially after school, like with my career of just doing what I do.
And then plus you've taken classes too to help you with all that.
No, that was just
public speaking and
that was just a freaking a comedy hour for me there. It challenged you, but like I said, yeah, man, I had this Dale Carnegie. They have a Dale Carnegie course about, you know, public speaking. It was like a 8 or 10 week course. I had to go like once a week, like 8 or 10 weeks for like 3 hours a night. And like one, I had no problem public speaking. I learned some things on. My biggest problem was I would always just wing it. I could have these big meetings and I would not prepare for them. Like, subject wise, I could just go in and just, like, we've had big meetings with clients and I just go in there and figure it out.
Not me. I'd have to like memorize a speech.
See, but that's about, you got to be able to have wit and carry a conversation and be able to pivot quick. So, but that taught me kind of how to put some things together. You know, I think I used those some, but like each week we'd have to do, you know, it would have some kind of like almost like a personal topic, and then you'd have to give a speech in front of class about it.
Yeah,
kind of be vulnerable. But like I said, I was the same all the way through it. I won a couple awards throughout the thing, and then at the very end, you know, they had the people in there that like didn't like to speak in front of people and stuff like that. Had hard upbringings and stuff like that. This one guy was in jail for a long time. Been working in a job, doing well, but at the end of the course, you had to vote for a most outstanding award, and I was like, oh, okay, I voted this guy Enrique. I was like, he should win, and then I won it. I'm like, ain't like I had the most growth through I think it felt like it was just popularity. I mean, like at the end of the day, like
popularity. Oh gosh,
I mean, I feel like that's what it was. They liked me, and I was funny, and we had fun in the class, but I don't feel like I was the most
that stood out, that grew from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I thought the award should be. I guess far as how I handled the course, I did it well. But it was just like I didn't see myself like even, you know, hey, do you want to win? Yeah, but that I see when we did the thing about, hey, here's you vote, blah blah blah. Here's what it's for. I never once thought that'd be me. I would not have put myself in that. And so it was funny. I have a picture. I have a picture of me and Nick, because Nick came to that graduation. We had like 5 or 6 guys from our company at the time went.
Yeah, because I think Philip did too, huh?
Yeah, and so it was just funny because it was like probably the guy that maybe least needed that class the most. I just learned some stuff from it, but it didn't like. I didn't have a problem public speaking. I already did a lot of that. It was more of a. I just thought it was funny that it was more like a class clown award. I felt like more than anything. It wasn't like a most improved like what it should have been.
Yeah.
What, if anything, do you consider too serious to be joked about?
What, if anything, is considered too serious
I know
to be
something
joked
that
about?
I know something that you would say. You may not say it, but I know something that.
I don't know. What is too serious not to be joked about?
I mean, I think for me, I don't really have much because I don't feel like there's anything really off limits that I would say, man, that's too much or whatever.
Yeah.
But for you, I think when people joke or say something about you not working, I think that's something that would that bugs you.
Yeah, that does bug me because like I don't know if it's people that do like yes, I mean being a stay-at-home mom is hard. It's it's the same as working, right? I mean, it's a hard job taking care of kids, taking care of the family, taking care of a household. You know, like that's hard. And yeah, that used to piss me off sometimes whenever people were like, there's a lot of women still out there that think that being a stay-at-home mom ain't considered working. I'm sorry if I piss people off, but that would piss me off because we'd have people in the neighborhood and these moms would get mad. But I am thankful that we moved here because there's a lot of ladies in this neighborhood that are stay-at-home moms, and that's how we connect and stuff, you know? I mean, it's not like I'm not laying up on the couch every day and taking a nap or not doing anything. Like I get up, I have a routine, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that does piss me off.
No, I knew. When I saw that question, I was like, that's the one thing. I said, she may not say it, but I know that's like, she may not have thought about it, but I know that was one thing I feel like.
Yeah.
That would get under your skin.
Mm-hmm. What you smirking at? You got something to say?
Oh, he ain't saying it. He already pissed her off once about taking the trash out.
Yeah. I mean, it is true. I mean,
That's
like,
what I told
even
her.
though I don't have a job where I get paid a salary or whatever, you know?
No, you do. You do a lot. Like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't do much
don't
around here.
You don't. I'm a plumber. Hey, call me up, 1-800-CRYSTAL Plumbing or whatever, because I've undone pipes before and unclogged the stuff.
She's done them. She took them.
Yep. Hey, so, and I might get, I get paid. Well, there is other things I do. I do a lot of partnerships because there's not like I don't get paid. So like I do a lot of fun things on my side things.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
January 19th is all over with.
I know.
Bye-bye TikTok.
I know, but with the other agency, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
You need to jump on that more this year.
Yeah.
I think Kevin O'Leary's put in a bid.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Probably.
I mean, there's so much talk. It's driving me nuts because that's all you see on TikTok. And then you see a lot of your friends that are on it. They're just like going nonstop, and I'm about to unfollow them because I'm not all over it. Then like, I guess the next thing we need to do this week is do a baby bye TikTok video with the family, you know, and then say, come follow me on Instagram, C Mills 2007, DP Mills 10 on Instagram, you know.
I'm not doing that. I can't.
You know.
No, TikTok was fun.
But I did this morning go and save all my videos today because I didn't want to lose them all.
The next
I just need to put them in a folder.
Yeah, the next thing will be
Spend all that money you got in your TikTok account.
Oh, yeah. I told her
We
today. I
just
said,
switched
dude,
it up. We
move
just
the
moved
money
it.
over before something happens
Yeah.
and you get.
It's already in there. I checked.
Change it to Chinese yen.
Yeah, dude, you get screwed.
But they said so a lot of times whenever you do a TikTok stuff, some of them will be like connect on WhatsApp. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing WhatsApp. But a lot of people say you should. It's smart because you remember what brands you sold with them. You connect through them on the WhatsApp and like sell things other ways. But only time I would sell it, I'd hit them up, do it through Instagram, you know?
I mean, the next app like TikTok will be out before you know it. And as soon as some celebrities jump on it and start saying they're using it, it's going to just blow up.
I wonder how you put a label on that, on how much it costs to buy. You know?
I mean, there's an evaluation for the company, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if the China would sell it though. That's the thing.
But I'm sure overall, I mean, I don't know how TikTok works just all over the world, but like, does majority of all this come from the United States? You know?
Well, yeah, I mean,
I know it's big in China or wherever it's from, but I bet you.
Yeah, but you're going to see stuff based on your region. I mean, so it's a worldwide app.
Yeah.
But you're seeing stuff, obviously, in your algorithm's built for stuff that you look at and see. I mean, it's tailored to each person.
Yeah. I wish I was clever like that. Let's buy it, or let's come up with something else. You know.
A couple billion.
You can be clever. You get out the money.
I know.
Here's a good one. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Damn, that's deep. That's a thinker right there. If you can change one thing about how you were raised. I mean, we were raised in a single family home, so like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but like, we never knew what it was like to be raised in like mom, like a family.
Yeah.
Like, even though we were a family, like having a dad around. So like, people are like, when they talk about like, oh, your dad, like, it's okay. Cause like, that's all we've ever known was just our mom. We never knew what it's like to be. But then we had our grandparents that we relied on. So like, I guess
it may have been harder if you were older and he left.
Yeah.
That you, like if you had like a relationship with him.
Right.
But being you didn't.
We didn't. We never
don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what you don't know about.
Yeah. But so like I said, I don't even know if I said it on the podcast, but like being that we have a family and seeing our kids be so close to you and love you, show all that, just, and you interact with them. Like, we don't have that. Like, I don't like how much Kinsey loves her daddy. Like, we didn't have that. Like, our love for us, who we loved us, was like our Uncle Tommy and Uncle David were like, our dad to us.
They were like father figures.
They were like huge. Yeah. And our grandfather,
Yeah.
So is that good answer?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Am I doing good on this or what? We're going to level up to 2, baby, next week.
Oh, we got 1, 2, and 3 in these questions.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything I would change.
Because you came from a split family too, but your parents split. How old were you?
I was 5.
Oh, you were 5.
I was 5. I didn't see my dad a whole lot. I think after that for a little while, and then obviously I started doing like every other weekend thing.
Mm-hmm. And then didn't y'all kind of distance each other?
No, I mean not really. I mean, I once I got a little older, say 12, 10, like those years, I was with them every other weekend, and I would do holidays with them. And then I think like towards late high school, I moved in with them for a little bit.
Oh, you did?
Or right after high school, I can't remember. I think it was during high school. I lived with them some in Lake Charles. But like I said, man, the only thing I could think of is just, I don't know if it doesn't change anything, but
Right.
talk about like coming from a family with money would have been something.
Oh, I know. Or like having
Could
like,
have been
what do you
different.
call that? That people have what do you call that? Not royalty, but like I'm a what baby?
The trust fund.
I'm a trust fund baby. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some kind of generational wealth that I was handed when I was turned 18. That'd have been
exactly. So like,
I mean, that's just a wishful thinking thing.
Yeah.
You don't know, like, I think you can't go back because
so what's your answer?
that's what I was going to say. I
Okay.
think that's what it would be. If I had it, I wouldn't want to change anything because it's made me who I am today. But you think about, like, man, how much, it could have been, could have, would have, should have, could have been easier if we had more money or whatever, like thinking about later on. Or probably one thing I wish I was raised more. We talked about money. I wish I was raised more about how to handle and save. And
Yeah, well, I mean,
do
you've said
things
that
with money.
plenty of times.
I know. I'm saying that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah,
Really,
I mean, same thing for me too. Exactly.
that would have been a difference. Hearing that, seeing that,
we
seeing
had to
somebody
start-
doing that well with me, because my mom struggled her whole life, and
Yeah.
and I've seen that, and it's like, man, you don't want to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing really I think I could say different, because it was loved and it was good, but I think it's more of those kind of things could have been valuable growing up, because I see other friends that had that and they're doing better with things that I was like, oh man, I wish I'd have freaking had
Yeah,
that.
because we lived out of zone,
Insight.
like out of district, out of zone. So, like, well, there's even people around here that like, oh, we live in this community, but they live like in a like not a bigger community. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe sometimes these type of people might feel friends want they like.
Oh, dude, I grew up in a little trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't want even friends to come. Like only my close friends knew that, but I didn't want to have like people come to my house.
Yeah. We did that until elementary school, because then we went to middle school and high school. We were zoned out of zone, so not many friends came to our house because they'd be like, "Golly, why you live way over on the other side of
Yeah.
town?"
Yep. All right.
I'm doing good.
If a crystal ball could tell you anything about your life, your future, or anything else you would want to know, what would it be? What would you want to? If you could find out anything about the future, what would you ask a crystal ball?
Okay, that's wild. I mean,
I would like to see what a possible retirement would look like. If I could have anything to kind of see, like,
or like, yeah, like what you're like, or, I mean,
or how well your kids turn out past
high school,
raising them ages.
Yeah, like, yeah, finding a good man. I mean, finding a good boyfriend, finding a good girlfriend, finding a good family. Yeah, just like what happens in life. I don't know. I think my thing is like once the kids are gone and stuff, I think we would just travel.
God damn it.
I don't know, huh? Why are you laughing? I mean, that's kind of a hard. Hey, 8 Ball, tell me something I don't want to know. I freaking don't know.
That you do want to know.
That you do want to know. I mean, I guess, yeah, just, I mean, I guess to see what the future holds. Like, you know, is there anything exciting coming up in the future? You know, we're going to come up with a business idea, or we're going to, you know, like, I don't know. Are the kids going to get like a badass scholarship to college somewhere, and we're ended up there every weekend supporting and cheering her on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what I would like to see, how they turn out past, like, you know, like I said, once you're kind of done, you know, I know you're constantly doing stuff for your kids as they get older, but once they get out of the house, what that looks like for them, and hoping they made right decisions and do things like that, you know, that the stuff you've taught them and raised them and done, that they turn out for the best. Yeah. Carry those kind of traits on.
Yep.
This one's deep.
Oh, gosh.
I'll hold it.
Okay, good. You go to the next one?
Yeah.
For next time?
No.
Oh, okay.
We'll just do it.
We'll just skip it.
No, we're going to do it. Yeah, we'll just pass it for now.
Oh, pass it for now.
We'll come back to it. Let me put a star by it. So.
Why do you want to come back and answer it?
Because I think it's going to be can ask.
Oh, okay.
What compliment means more to you than most people think? What's a compliment you hear that means a lot to you? That.
Well, I think I have a hard time like when people give me a good compliment.
She's the worst at receiving compliments.
And like I don't know how to like react back with it, you know?
Like
or
what?
I don't know. I can't give an example, but like they'll compliment me and I'll just say yeah, okay, or oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I have a hard time when somebody gives me a great compliment, like how to respond to that. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
I don't know.
You think it's from your childhood?
No. Why would that be from my childhood?
A lot of stuff from childhood shapes your personality.
I don't know. I have no idea.
So how would you react in high school when people comment that you were good in track?
Shoot, I don't think I spoke because I was very shy.
You're like, I wake up more, I piss excellence.
No, I don't know. I mean, like, if you could have seen me back in my day, like, I mean, I was good. So I didn't have that attitude like I was good, but we had a good trainer that came down. I already told this probably from Canada or whatever. So like he trained me to be good, and I wasn't cocky about it, but I just knew the things that I did, I was good in, you know?
Yeah.
Achieved excellence. Yeah, I was humble.
What was one thing he taught you that helped you think?
Man, I don't know. He was an excellent coach. I can't remember till that was like decades ago.
Well, what's a thing to help a runner be better? Like what's something they would tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you get better at running just by running?
No, you had to practice.
I know that, but like what kind of?
I don't know. I don't know exactly, but say like if you're running like an 800 or something like that, which was like 2 laps, like, or even if it was a mile, like maybe the first 2 laps, you know, you just stay consistent. You don't go all out. You just stay, and then the last two laps, you pick it up. You know, then you just speed it up.
What was your fastest mile?
5:18, I think it was. I have it written down on my thing. Yeah.
It's pretty fast.
Yeah, it's like 5:18, 5:20 or something like that. I'm telling you, I was an athlete.
Track star.
Now she's a mathlete.
I'm a mathlete, yeah. I mean, there's people that like my body, you know, because I was fit for my age, you know.
Trying to get some guys
Yeah. All you guys come out from high school as you thought she had a good body. Let's hear about it.
I mean, I was muscle, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Mackenzie, Lily, and Blake. They're all like us, tall, lanky, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah, Kenzie got some
Yeah, she has
quad muscles showing. 'Cause
I know she's
her
always
lifting
showing it.
and-
She's like, look, Mom, look, you know?
That's me, yeah.
No, she gets it from both of us. I mean, you put in the work, you play hard like that, you got to, you know, practice 2 days a week. Well, not just that, because it being that school volleyball's off, she practices what they do, lifting and working out 5 days a week, you know? So it's going to put on some.
Yeah. I'm
Muscle
trying to think
tone.
what compliment I hear that would make me. I think people complimenting like how I make them feel, or like
you're so thoughtful. Like whenever you give gifts to somebody, I'm like, how do you come up with that? Like, you know,
Yeah, I
like
think that, or like
for example, like Mike's birthday, I was like, what? Like you knew you like watch, so you did a watch thing, and then I forgot what. It's just little things that you pick on that you know what are good gifts for people, you know.
well, like
So
I said,
that doesn't answer the question. What was the
well, that's
question?
just being I think that's more of a you know, it's just funny because how much I mess with Lauren. But Lauren complimented me the most about being thoughtful, which is funny because she knows I'm just a jackass. But
Yep.
it's but people see like, you know, like like telling people birthday, I make these birthday videos for
for
everybody.
CrossFit, like he's in charge of that for CrossFit.
I'd make like
everybody loves it.
everybody's birthdays,
and they expect it because sometimes he'll forget and he's like, oh dang it.
You know, it's funny. Like I've always done that. Like even for like I do it for like friends, good friends or customers. Like instead of texting them, I'll call them.
Yeah.
And I've had customers like, oh man, dude, I got text from everybody. You're the only person to call. Like, you know, calls way more personal.
Yeah.
Shows you took some time out of your day to call them. I like doing that. I don't do it for that factor. I think it's more of it's a good way to connect and show people you care. And I think I was trying to think about that one day. I know when I was a kid, one thing that's always upset me was my dad would never text me on my birthday, or not text me, or call me on my birthday sometimes. And like that would it would kill me as a kid. And I think that's what probably makes me more want to do that for people. I think that's something that really, it's the only thing I could think of. Like, man, why would I enjoy that so much? Maybe because I know what it felt like to not get that.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of one of the things that where you're like, oh,
Yeah, because it's all about you one day a year. Make that person feel
oh, yeah,
special.
Crystal, it's a whole month,
I know. Hey.
multiple times. But yeah, I think that's a good one because that's one that's more, that's better than some superficial compliment about, oh, you're good looking, or you're in shape. I mean, those kind of things are that's all superficial stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another one. You can talk about this some. How do you feel about your relationship with I says parents, but obviously you didn't have a relationship with your dad. But it says, how do you feel about your relationship with your parents? So I say parent.
I mean, we weren't really close growing up, you know. We always relied on my two sisters. So we're like, I mean, yeah, she was there for us. There she was our mom, but you know, I didn't ever felt close. You know, like our communication, what we talked about was between us sisters, or I think we even went to our grandma, you know.
Yeah.
But
Never had that motherly bond.
no.
I think like. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't have that, or the same way, you know. They might not have that motherly or fatherly bond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
But
more.
then some people go too far to where it's like, yes, you want your mom to be your best friend, but yes, you don't want them to be like your, you know what I'm saying? There's some moms that are like, you know, they're, how do you say it? Like
way too involved.
way too involved. Like, yeah, too much. And it's like, you know?
Yeah, I think for me, like, I moved out early. Obviously,
We did too.
I moved back in for a little bit, for that little bit of time when me and you were dating. But
I never forget that when we decided to move out.
like, my mom was great. She did everything for her. But she worked hard. I did a lot on our own because she was gone working, which I got it.
Yeah.
It was just how the cards were played. But I feel like that. Like I said, I talked about me and my dad. I don't remember much when I was little, but obviously they split up when I was young. And then like I said, when you only see them every other weekend. Like I said, we've got closer as we were older, but now we've been here 9 years almost. He came once, and then I talked to him just on the phone periodically. So it's not like I have like a, hey, I love him, my dad, but I don't like I see him or talk to him all the time. Like some people have that their relationship with their parents. I talk to my mom, but like I said, honestly, I get those times where she'll text me out of the blue, like, "Hey, I ain't heard from you." I'm like, it's been a month or so, and I'm like, "Oh crap, I just did." I guess because we're so busy with our own lives that you don't think about it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I mean, Texas guy still.
Bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum. Intermission time. Not really, guys. Just the blank spaces. Yeah. Oh yeah, you put the ad right here.
We'll put the ad twice.
Yeah, put the ad in twice. I was gonna sing Taylor Swift, but
No,
I
it's our
forgot.
guest for Donut Dale. He said he's 10 minutes out. I'm like, hey, we're still doing this one, so I'll let you know when we're done. That one was kind of already answered. What's your least favorite trait within yourself?
Least favorite trait?
Yeah.
Like, so meaning like what don't I like about myself?
Yeah, what's like a trait about you? Like for mine, I think mine would be my lack of like preparing. Like I think the winging it's worked well for me.
But then sometimes you got to prepare.
I think that and my ability, just like I always want to be doing something, and I don't like slow down enough sometimes to like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one trait. Like I don't know why I feel like I always got to kind of be busy or doing something.
Mine probably is like I don't even know if this is the thing, but I know there's been a few things where I get into things. You know what I'm saying? Like I might try, like for example, like I'll do like. Remember I wanted to be a CG trainer, and I love training. But then I think whenever it gets hard, like as when I
varsity
back out, like I did the whole
Gladiator. It's like an outdoor workout thing. One of our friends was a trainer, and she wanted.
And I was going to become a trainer because I love fitness. I love working out. So like when it came down to it, to like coming up and like coming out with your own workouts, you couldn't call it.
Yeah, I think your biggest thing is like anytime something kind of gets hard.
Yeah.
You'll like adversity, like you don't like adversity.
Yeah, so that's like even like, like Melaleuca, like I as long as I've been buying and purchasing, I've had some people sell under me or whatever, but it's like it's so crazy. I see how much money is freaking involved, like you can make with that, but it's just like I don't know if the person I'm using is not pushing me or like being on top.
You got to have that in yourself too. What? You can't have somebody else worry about somebody else because that's easily to say.
That's
what
my thing is. I think when
this.
something gets hard, I kind of like push away. I guess if that makes sense.
No, I think it is. I think the when adversity.
I don't know, but if I have a job, like if I was going to work, like that's different. Like I like my job. I push hard. I worked hard, but like I guess just trying to do something on your own, like being. Like those two things, you know what I'm saying?
The failure to launch.
Yeah, failure to launch.
I mean, like I said, it's all about. I think that's one thing.
I think you also need good training too.
But I think one thing, like in my job, like I'm the execution guy. Like something, if we have a plan for something, like I'm just gonna go do it, figure it out. Like I'm gonna go put it in action. I don't sit around and think about all the. What could go wrong? What could go blah blah blah? I'm more just like I'm more calculated with like I'm just gonna go do it. I'm gonna figure it out, and we're gonna make it work. And that was kind of like the same thing when I took in other jobs. Like I forgot one person back in the day. You heard a thing like, "Hey man, you always." I think it was Richard Branson talking about you should always take a job that you feel like you're not prepared for because if you want it, you're gonna figure it out. And like I said, that was always for me. Like I always felt like, okay, I'm gonna just use my ability and figure it out. Like it was like when I went to work, when I left Sprint to go work for that Next Gen Wireless, that other company.
Yeah.
My first day, we're sitting there talking with the owner, my buddy that was my counterpart, tell me all the issues and this and that. And I was like, I remember the first day, I was like, man, what do I get myself into? I don't know what I'm gonna do. But then I like got to work. I was like, I'm gonna figure it out. And we figured it out. We had like a kick-ass year and a half before she sold the business. I mean, and it, you know, so I was like, you kind of have to, some people got that, some people don't. You got to just like go. Like, I'm just like going to freaking work, put your head down, work hard until whatever. It's just like our company now. I mean, I'm starting my 7th year, or hit 7 years.
February.
I know that's what I'm saying, but it's one of those things where like it took me a while learning it, getting to know like what my position is with the company, how to be the most for the company. And we just like, you know, the last few years, we just like really since COVID, that was 2 years into me working here. And we just put our head down and like, okay, I'm going to get to work, do what I do best, go get in front of people and try to bring in business. And then from there, we really flourished in our Houston market because of that, really just because I'm like, man, we're just going to, because most guys in the companies that are my level, if you say like, I don't care about the title, but like that kind of title, they're not in the trenches doing the work like me and Jacob do. But where we're at as a company, we have to do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, so either we do it or nobody does it. So that's kind of how our mentality's been.
Yeah.
So it's just, but like I said, man, it's, you know, I'm not sitting behind a desk all day just looking at reports and BS, which that does not work for me. If you made a playlist for me, which song would be first?
I think we talked about this before.
No, we didn't say that.
It was like some kind of, it was for each other. If you were going to pick out a song for each other, remember? I was
like what? If you had to pick a song that represented that person, let's say if you make me a playlist, what song would you put on it first?
That's hard. Let me see. Let's see.
I would put either the Ignition remix, because that was a song me and Chris will always dance to
Always
in the
dance.
clubs, like in the night.
Which one?
Or the Let's Get It, the Marvin Gaye song.
Wait, what's the Ignition one?
It's the remix to Ignition.
Yeah, and Dale's hips and stuff would move like this.
Yeah, grinding on the road.
He was grinding. I remember.
I was trying to get her pregnant in the club.
I remember that. And the next thing you know, he's passed out the club and can't leave. No I'm kidding. I don't know.
Too much vodka.
I don't know, because we like all just as old school songs.
That's not answer the question.
Let's see.
It ain't got to have a meaning to it. Just whatever you feel.
I don't know, just some good 90s song, man.
I mean, I know I would pick for me if I was you.
Womp.
It's WAP.
WAP.
No, I was thinking an NSYNC song if I had to pick.
God, NSYNC song like "I'll Love You Forever" or something.
No, it ain't gotta be. It ain't gotta be nothing freaking sentimental. I'm just saying, like, if you know what I like, you're building a playlist. Like, oh man, I'm gonna put this song first. It's one of his.
Baby, bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, like even that. Like, so that's something. Like, I'm just saying, just
anything NSYNC.
Yeah, my love.
Yeah. Man, I love some JT. So do you.
What do you think my real life?
I said WAP.
It's WAP.
It's WAP. It's not WAMP. It's WOP.
Yeah, WAP.
Oh, WAP.
Jesus. The next set of questions is all spelling. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
What do you think my real life superpower is?
Your real life superpower is? I mean, I don't know why it came like being in control, but that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Superpowers is don't be late. Yeah.
I like being punctual.
What?
I like being punctual.
Being on time. Your superpower.
That's not a superpower, but
I don't know. Arriving on time or arriving early.
I would say yours would be the ability to not get embarrassed.
Yeah, I do. I don't know what it is these days. Like we can be like, okay, so this was an example. So like even for basketball Saturday, Elizabeth and Lindsay came up to talk to me like, how's your holidays? And like, I guess because they're like getting in my square where you're too close to me, but I really, and like my face is turning red and I'm like trying to breathe. I'm trying to turn sideways and I was like, I need to go to the concession stand to get some water. Like, I don't know why I get so flustered so easy. And I can know you. Like, it's so weird how I get like that. Like I don't know why all of a sudden, like I do get red a lot just, and it's people that I know well. And I don't know why I just like,
I'm thinking more of like people mess with you or say stuff to you because you're pretty good about rolling that stuff off your back or not, or it doesn't really register to where you're like, it doesn't bother you.
Oh yeah. And then people are like, oh,
yeah. Well, I think that's good. Like as much as I give you a hard time, people always give me shit online, but it's like, dude, like you take it well.
Yeah, I do take it well because I'll laugh about it or like say something back or like it's just joking, That's why people like us because we're fun, we're enjoyable to be around, we cut up. You only have this one life, so what do you say? YOLO?
YOLO?
YOLO.
YOLO, not yellow.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
That's right.
All right.
I think this has been a good episode. We really talked and got
here's a good
somewhat
one.
deep.
How would you describe me to someone who doesn't know me?
He's so fun to be around. He makes you laugh even if you're sad or if you're having a bad day, He's a jokester, He'll put you in a good mood. Okay.
That's good. What I would say, I would probably say she's tough to get to know at first, but once you get to know her, you'll love her because she's crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a good time.
No, I'm not meaning like in the.
I don't know why. Still this day, I'm still super shy. Like you put me in a crowd with people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think like off the bat, you're a little harder for people to kind of get close to, or you don't let people get close to you at first. Mm-hmm. But I think once you make friends, then like you've been good. You keep those friends. They like to be around you. They like your personality. They like what you bring to the table for them. So I think that'd be one thing I would tell people. Like, man, she's a good time. You're gonna laugh at her because she's gonna say some stuff that doesn't make any sense, and you're gonna have to decipher it somehow.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's definitely you. Let's see. All right. How long have we gone, Magnus?
Almost an hour.
Yeah, 57 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, last one. What would you trust me to give advice on?
What would I trust you to give advice on?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like probably like good probably marriage advice.
Okay, that's good.
Not like financial stuff,
No.
But like I think that, for being together for so long or whatever, I really think that you can give like good. I think so too. Like if if your friend's going through whatever, I think marriage advice would be something good.
Yeah, I think we've had a great run in our relationship to where I think we both got it figured out. We know how to
handle one another.
Make hey,
like today when I was mad about the coffee and I didn't talk, I was like, I'm gonna go clean Kenzie's room.
I just went to watch football. I was like, okay, it should be all right. I'm like, go get your damn coffee on this.
And then I was like,
got a car?
And then I'm like, I'm opening up this bottle of wine.
There you go. That's how she manages. Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so did you answer the question?
I would probably trust you to give me advice on.
Oh, it's and advice. So I thought it was telling people. So I said I would trust you to give advice on people to marriage.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's your answer. Okay. I'm trying to think what I would give.
I know for me, I can answer.
What's that?
Like if you want me to, like, I'm very like truthful. Like I will tell you how it is in some ways. I'm like,
yeah, if you want it or not, she's gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell you, and I think you should have a friend like that.
Even if it comes across very rude.
Yes, even if it comes across rude. I'm not meaning rude, but
Yeah, Kiki's pretty blunt sometimes.
Yeah, and I don't
sometimes
mean
I'm
it.
like, golly, you just said that.
I don't mean it, but I have a good heart. But it's good to have people like that sometimes.
We got a buddy in our neighborhood got nipple rings, and he showed him one time, and she's like, "You're a effing freak." Like, so she told him. I mean, she was been drinking, but I was like, we got home that night. I was like, dude, you need to apologize. Like, that was.
I did.
Luckily, the guy was like, he thought it was funny.
They
like,
still to this day they think it's funny. This was like a year ago, and so
I was like, man, that's real. I was like, there's some stuff she says. I'm like,
but they
was a bit
they
too
laugh
much.
about it. I mean, they're obviously a good time because she got nipple rings right here above her titties. So
well, it's not nipple rings.
well, whatever they are.
I forgot what those piercings are
I don't know
called.
what those piercings are called, but yeah.
Magnus is getting a belly button ring. Yeah, if we lose the bet for the golf, you got to get a belly button ring while we get tattooed.
Oh my god! And you have to wear crop tops every time we're on the podcast, or you'll make a new T-shirt with this crop top.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, how'd you like these questions?
That was fun. I liked it. I think this is going to be one of our top episodes.
Well, like I said, hey, we got Kiki a little vulnerable.
We
She
did.
typically doesn't. We talk a little bit about some stuff we've never talked about here before.
Yeah, it was some good questions.
Yeah, she drank a little Grazie wine and got her open.
Yep, that's right.
So, all right. Well, that's episode 51. We are out.